Okay, so before that, I was gonna say that I think that that women are we get genetically modified.
How is that?
And I think that women, and here's my theory, and I could be completely wrong, and the internet probably gonna destroy me for this, but I think women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness.
Really?
Yeah, because you're getting genetically modified too much.
Right, when you-
I think, okay, so this is what I know. Every time you get pregnant, right, there's stem cells that come from that baby. And them stem cells end up behind your eyes and your brain and your heart and your lungs and stuff and help your organs heal while the baby taken from you. And those stem cells will always stay with you, right? So that means that man is always in you. And that is why,
Ooh,
that
that makes
the Bible says you will only desire your husband. Correct. This is why you gotta use condoms, because that baby batter get up inside you, and the uterus is very porous, much like the mouth, right? So when anything goes up in there, it automatically the uterus starts to absorb it. It starts going through the vaginal walls and all that, and the blood it gets into the bloodstream, right? And so so it takes
get in there.
so it takes like 6 weeks to get a man out of your system if you have unprotected sex, and it's because he's starting to bind to your DNA, right? And that's why it's couples when they be together too long, they start looking alike. You start looking like him. Like it's not the guy don't start looking like her. She start looking like him because he is genetically modifying her, and every time you get pregnant by him, you start to get modified, right? So if you
but this is not even just getting pregnant. This is being entered and letting the dude nut in you. That's what's modifying. Just a sperm entering a woman. And this is the same case for, gay men. When they get nutted, I ain't trying to go that far, you know what I'm saying? But this is the same case with gay men. Like, whenever any creature get nutted in, it's DNA in that sperm. Nothing but DNA. So, when it enters and they body soak up the moisture and shit like that, that's how it goes. And she ain't lying, bro. One of my homeboys, him and his wife, like, I ain't gonna lie, they look just alike, bro. You really think they a sister and brother, but they not. But I know why. He's shooting the fuck out that club. I know he is. That's my boy. Like
pregnant by multiple peoples, right? That's multiple spirits, multiple thoughts, multiple modifications from different DNA strands.
All you hoes, I hope you're listening.
It's causing you to have mental stress. So it's very evident. Like what I'm saying is very evident. It makes sense because like you got all these dating apps, all these women like free sex, free this, whatever. I'm doing, but I'm living it. I'm exerting my sexuality and all this, and I don't care if I got 5 kids or 5 baby daddies, whatever. Usually those bitches are they're struggling in so many different ways, not just financially, but also just like on where to focus, how to whatever, because you got too many different bloodlines in your blood.
Too many kids. I mean,
you have mental illness. So that was my theory on sperm.
That makes sense.
That's very, very.
And that's why you can't just. That's why you have to use condoms, ladies. That's why you have to use condoms. We cannot genetically modify men. Now, I do believe. Now, I wanted to ask you.
She finna get on because the dude next to her gay, so she finna get on to him. But it's okay. It's fact though. But what she's saying is facts, especially after you're pregnant. When you know what I'm saying, when that fetus start to feed on your body, when it's feeding, it's giving back too. You know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, what she's saying is facts. A lot of people might not like it, especially the feminists. A lot of people not gonna like it, but it's the truth. And all it takes is science to learn this shit. This is something that's already been proved years ago. It's not a theory anymore. It's been proved.
As a gay man, right?
You've been modified.
Because see, I think.
But we don't have vaginas though.
Yeah,
and
but
the way
ass
you have
gets
ass,
it,
the
doesn't it?
ass is very absorbent though.
Yeah, it
like
is.
whatever you put in there, it goes directly into
Even
your
more so.
bloodstream.
Yeah, but not as much as like on a genetic level when it comes with because we don't reproduce.
No, you don't reproduce. But when that sperm get into you,
Doo-doo.
right?
Yeah, doo-doo brown.
Do you feel like
Doo-doo brown.
It does.
Doo-doo
But see,
brown.
He could deny it all he want. He gay off the rip, so it don't matter. But he could deny it all he want, but it's facts. It's facts. Your body is porous. Anywhere inside your body a fluid enters, it's porous. It's going to soak it in regardless. Like she said, the mouth, vagina, anywhere inside your body, something goes in, it's porous. It's going to go in there. It's going to hit your bloodstream. It's going to affect you as a human because your blood runs through your whole fucking body naturally. So, yes, DNA strands is going to get everywhere. So, yes. Now, do I believe it's to the same effect as women? I'm not sure because they haven't really studied that. They probably going to start studying gay men soon because you know how much gay men coming out. But It's not no stats behind that. But what I do know is, hey, y'all motherfuckers out here getting genetically modified. GMO, motherfucker.
I think y'all body's the way y'all designed. See, the male body is way more studied than the female body. They don't even really study us like that, but they just now starting to study us, and that's what they learning how we carry all these different bloodlines, all these different DNAs, right? And y'all carry us to a certain extent, but not like how we could carry it.
Yeah.
Like literally, you could fuck me, I get pregnant by you, and now I am you.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Like when they test my blood. When they test my
Straight,
blood,
yeah.
they will find you in there.
A percentage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That's facts too.
good.
She know, bro. That's why I don't understand why people how the public perception is of Tiffany Haddish. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, she was drinking. You know, she did some shit. She made mistakes. Every person make mistakes though. At the end of the day, it depends on how you rebound from those mistakes. And I feel like Tiffany Haddish rebound from her mistakes in a good way. You know, she's really a genuine person. You could tell she's genuine. You could tell she's nice. You could tell she can give that energy off. I don't understand the public stigma about her. You know, right here she's looking sober. She look like she in good health. She look like she know what she talking about. Shouts out Tiffany Haddish, man. I hope everything get better with you for sure. I hate humans bringing other humans down, bro. That shit is so crazy. And this social media allowing people to be more comfortable talking behind a screen when they wouldn't even say nothing at all in person. Like, they probably wouldn't even look her way in person. Like, they definitely wouldn't like eye contact with her. But these are the same people behind social media, behind the screen, typing keyboard, going crazy, calling her out her name and all type of shit, but wouldn't even look a person eye to eye in person. You know, that shit be crazy to me.
Deep inside.
But I don't think it's the same.
Bitch, I can make you me. But like, I wonder when a man is getting serviced right from the back, whatever, and there's sperm going inside of him.
It is.
Like, do you feel
It's
like
facts.
afterwards, like you could tell if the dude that you was just fucking,
Damn.
if he hungry, if he sad,
No.
if he 100 miles away, can you be like,
No.
dang, he need a hug right now? You can't feel
Wow.
that.
You're like,
You mean
it's
from
not-
getting it?
I feel like
That's not happening even with women. It's not feelings and stuff that get transferred. I don't know if she understand that. It's just DNA. That's it.
that's the power I got. I feel like I got
I
that
think
power.
that's wrong. I think the vagina is very much.
Now, when you're around a guy, you know what I'm saying, more and more and more, usually when females get nutted in by the same guy, they're definitely around that guy. Now, there is some men out here that's loose with that dang, but I'm talking about specifically for, you know, relationships where, you know, they're comfortable with each other and they're doing it every night and, you know, the nigga don't care, he nutting, busting up in that motherfucker. In them situations, I don't think it's because of the sperm entering you. I think you just understanding how he move, you know, because at the end of the day, females are supposed to be the natural learners. They're supposed to be the ones learning and feeding off the man energy because the man is supposed to be giving that energy, you know, and based off how he moved, based off how, you know, what she done learned, picked up from him just based off subtle clues, I feel like that's how a woman start to understand a man, start to move like him a little more, start to understand what he thinking before he even thinks it, because at the end of the day, like, that's how a relationship's supposed to work. Like, you're supposed to basically feed off this person and become one with this person. And that's the reason why a lot of marriages don't work today, because the women aren't willing or capable of actually getting to understand a man and getting to let themselves fade away to become one with the man. You know, most women want to be independent. They don't even want to be married in the first place. So when they do get married, 9 times out of 10, they only get married just for the title, and they're not getting married just because they want to be one with this person. You know, they still want their own everything. They still want their own bank accounts. They don't want to do a joint account, you know, shit like that. So at the end of the day, marriage not really to play, but if you do fuck with a female and y'all in a relationship, and you know, you really rocking with her, you just gotta make sure that she's on 10 with you, bro. That's it. If she's in alignment with you as a human, y'all gonna be good, bro. If she's willing to understand and sit there and actually get to know you and become one with you, like she follow your moves, she follow what you say, no, you know what I'm saying, no hesitation. That's the woman that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that many out here, bro. Marriage is damn near on a pedestal now because most men can't find a woman to get that title to that they know they're actually gonna be happy with, you know. So even me myself, I look at marriage as a pedestal, like that's the next step, but it's only a step a person gonna take if they 100% sure that this is the one. Don't no man wanna be married to a female and then divorce. That's crazy to me. And some men be doing it. Kevin Gates was just married to Brittany Renner for 50 days, 60 days, or something like that. And he just let her go and divorced her. I don't understand why men do that, but I bet you 9 times out of 10 he ain't never gonna get married again. I'll tell you that for sure. And that's a choice, you know. Whereas women, you know, if women get married or not, it's not dependent on them necessarily because it has to be a man that's willing to marry them in the first place. Just food for thought.
Much different than the butt.
Well, yeah, it is.
We are all looking at each other.
I'm like,
Let them talk about that.
yeah, on the next.
Who won the basketball game? Did the
but
Knicks
that's-
win?
Right,
this shit is
right.
getting. I'm like,
But,
the
like,
fuck? Pause.
But no, but that's what I say all that to say. It's hard for a woman to biologically penetrate a man's whole thing. You have to get into a man's mind, right? You have to get into his heart, right? You have to like feed him, nurture him. You have to basically be like his mama, even though you are him, in order to get him to bond to you.
The way that you already bonded to
Yeah,
him
because I'm
genetics.
like, and that's how they take over freaking country. Like Genghis Khan took over countries, right, or
busted nuts
nations,
in
and but
everything. Yeah, he's
by
doing
taking
it.
over the women.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Yeah,
Right,
that's
and
he
like
raped all them,
and so I say all that to say this: I've been pregnant quite a few times, right? And I have had all miscarriages, been pregnant by all black men, and I have been like most black women. We like, yeah, we gonna stick with our black men, gonna stick with our black men, gonna stick with our black men. But I'm quitting on y'all. Any
on.
black man born in America, I can't fuck with you. I'm only fucking with black men born outside of America and everything else.
so that's why we
born
going to
in
Africa.
Why?
Exactly.
Okay, girl.
Why,
All
Tiff?
right.
Because I think my body is rejecting these American niggas.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
My body, my bloodline's
American
like,
nigga
nope,
nut.
no.
Wow.
No. And that's why I'm a little bit crazy.
So you need this nut.
Or a white dude.
Oh.
Hello. But see, like black women, we have single-handedly.
What?
Black women have single-handedly been protecting our culture, trying our best not to go over there, not
Don't
let
do it.
them rape and pillage.
Don't do it out of
love
anger.
my
Not to.
black queen.
But we sit up.
Just date. I don't understand why she's saying black women doing the most to protect their culture when, at the end of the day, what culture do American blacks have anyways? What culture do African Americans have to uphold? What culture is so willing, like, why not date another black person from another country, an African black person that came to America or European black person that came to America? Like, what's wrong with dating them? I feel like the issue with y'all is that y'all could only attain a certain kind of black man. Y'all can't attain the higher black man. Y'all can't attain an African black man that's coming from Africa over here because they're not looking for no women like you. That's the thing that I think, because women getting it mixed up in their mind. Like, I feel like they really be thinking that all men are bad, all black men are bad men, when in reality it's just the man that you're pulling, the man that's attracted to you. Like me personally, I wouldn't pursue a Tiffany Haddish. She cool, like I said, she cool and everything, but I would not pursue her because of who I know she is, how she act. So I'm pretty sure any other black man that find themselves valuable wouldn't pursue her either. It's only gonna be the ones who want to hit that. So of course it's naturally gonna probably fall apart because the man's in here, you not even really fucking with you. They just doing that shit to hit you. Now, on the other hand, if I'm completely wrong and you know she done had some good guys in her corner that actually wanted to fuck with her, and you know she just seen some shit that she ain't fuck with. On the other hand, it's the same situation because at the end of the day, you can only pull what attracted to you. Like me as a man, I can only pull what's attracted to me. And if it's not up to my par, I'm off the rip, not even gonna let it slide because of what kind of man I am now. Like, I'm not even gonna give something attention that I don't see myself really fucking with on the intellectual level. I'm not saying even on a permanent scale because as long as I can learn something from you, any time that we spend together, I feel like it's worth it because I'm gonna learn something or I'm gonna figure something out I'm going to experience something throughout the time that we talk that's going to be very valuable to me, you know? Because at the end of the day, it's two type of women. It's two type of humans, period. They either going to be beneficial or they're going to be destructive. And it's, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like it's going to be destructive to me, I feel like my attention going to be fucked off. I feel like I feel like it's not going to value me, I'm not going to pursue it. Whereas if I feel like I can learn something from it, of course I'm going to pursue it. Like, why not? I'm a man. We want to pursue. So I just want to put that in there. Now, I don't know her backup story or none of that shit, but I know for a fact that people who are alcoholics or people who are drug addicts and stuff, their life just don't be going right. She said she done had a lot of men that nutted in her and shit like that. She done had a lot of miscarriages. So that even furthers my thoughts more into she's not living right. Because any woman that's having miscarriages, that means their body's not healthy enough to carry a baby to term. So with me knowing that and knowing, you know, that she was an addict, that means her mental was fucked up as well. She's basically speaking for herself, because just because she didn't end up actually fully pregnant and having a baby don't mean that she wasn't pregnant at the time. And she just said that she believes every woman that has more than 2 babies has a mental illness. She's basically saying herself has one too, because she didn't have more than 2 babies. She just had miscarriages. So at the end of the day, take what you hear with a grain of salt, unless it's facts behind it, and you can run with it. Certain things like this, it has facts behind it, and I'm not the messenger. I just spread the word around. Is Tiffany Haddish talk about herself? Y'all let me know in the comments below, man.